skin in the fucking game, now's the time to fucking ante up. If 18-25 get fucking drafted, then the women got to get in there too. If you want to have
let me
and have a fucking voice in this, then you got to have skin and blood in the game. Period. End of story.
No, that will never happen. Okay,
it's not going to happen, but that's the way it's going to be if you want me to listen to what you have to say.
Well, I agree. Okay, so to that, this is what. Okay, relax. No, I agree with you 100%. Okay, let me give you another example. What I'm telling you guys is it's like a mental battle too. Like, you guys need to get past this. Essentially, I'll say it again. I'll reiterate what I just said. We need to get to the point where we start to see ourselves almost as like partisans or partisans. Like, we're behind enemy lines. I'm not saying the war is over. I'm saying that we're we are behind enemy lines. In a way, this country has been conquered. I'm reminded of the French. Was it the French High Court? I'm sorry.
Otherwise, you cannot say this out openly. Otherwise, they can literally pick you up at any time and haul you off somewhere. Okay? You cannot advocate for any type of violence in any particular situation whatsoever. Period.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, I agree. No, I am not advocating any sort of violence. What I was going to say is
but you cannot outright call for anything. You can insinuate all day long until the sun never shines, okay? You can do this all of the time. You just cannot outright call for it.
Sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, what I was going to say is I'm sort of at the point where, like, in my work or in my videos or in my life when I talk with other men, I try to get them past certain barriers. I think that many men, most men probably, are still in the phase where, like, they're sort of like in the bargaining phase. They're just like, I don't know, if I just try harder, if this and that. No. I always point to, I was going to bring up the French, the Supreme Court in France, the French High Court. This was already old. Look it up. It was years ago. Okay, there was quick interlude or quick story. There was a guy, and he was with a girl, and he somehow figured out that, like, this woman was cheating on him or something. The kid didn't look like him. Something happened. He takes it. He basically says, I refuse to pay child support on this child because I know that the child is not mine. He secretly performed a DNA diagnostic test on the child, found out that the kid is not his, took the case to court. He won, and then it went all the way up to the French Supreme Court, and the French Supreme Court struck it down. And it's awesome. Look it up. It's amazing. Yeah. But you don't have to look it up. I'll just tell you right now. But once you realize what this means, the French High Court basically said they acknowledged that the man was not the father. Mm-hmm. They acknowledged that he was right. But they said, well, you're right, basically. But the reasoning, okay, they basically said, we acknowledge that the man is not the father. But you know what? We cannot allow the man to have the right to be free. And you know why? Because it disrupts, as they put it, the quote unquote, the harmony of French society. Basically, we have to screw men over, because if we don't, it'll be bad. But are you guys following me? Are you guys following what I'm telling you?
No, you're wobbling.
Say something. As long as it's for the children, then any kind of debauchery or anything will be allowed to go, and they will give up rights as long as you say it's for the children. It's in the child's best interest.
What I'm saying is there is no end to society, government, whoever is saying that they're going to screw over men. And then they just give whatever reason. One fast DAC, they'll throw them in jail for months. Me, they'll put a DV case on me. You, they'll take your fucking guns away. Chris Mitchell, I don't know what happened to him, but whatever. All these cases of men just being screwed over. What other evidence do you need? The High Court basically said, we know men are right, but fuck you.
But fuck you.
Do you get it? Do you get it yet?
It is that. But how do you fight it?
Well, again, what I tell all the young men my age, men younger, get fit, get financially fit, get yourself into a good job, get yourself a semi-automatic rifle. You want to have at least 600 rounds, know how to shoot it, and get a bug-out bag.
Okay, so basically, the way that it is now, MGTOW is a logical response to an illogical fucking world.
Yes.
Bingo.
Hey,